FSG, how are you doing?
Morning, Args. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good. Much better for the fact that we're actually able to record an episode this week.
Yep, all the cables are plugged in correctly this week, and things seem to be working. So, not going to complain.
That's good. Long may it continue. Long may it continue. We've got a lot of work ahead of us again. More harvesting. A couple of fields of barley and a field of chickpeas to do down here. We're in the bottom left corner of the map where we left the combines last time, and just going to get into it, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah. There's like you said, there's a lot to do. So, and this isn't the last of it either. We've got stuff back up the farm to do as well. So, yeah, all systems go.
Yes, it is. It is. Right. Well, I'll leave you to go and find your combine. I think yours is just here behind us, isn't it?
Yep. Nice wide sides to the field here, so you can get hooked up and stuff easy.
Yeah, excellent. And we've got a truck on either side of the field, so we're just going to unload into those and just run them down to silos, or maybe even just over to the sell point and sell it straight out of the field, maybe.
That's right. I think our GPS courser should work pretty well as well, that we're already set up on.
Indeed, should do. Right. Oh, let's stop talking about it and go and get into it.
Let's do it.
Excellent. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Aussie Farms here with the Farm Sim guy. As we just said, we're getting straight back into harvest again. Get our header hooked up, get that all folded up and ready to go. And I guess we can just about get straight into it. Looks like FSG is swinging around. Is he going to go around? Trying to get his header up down that end still. So I think kind of starting at opposite ends of the field, whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not sure. But I might start head around in this clockwise direction and just see how we go. It's going to be good. Good to get in here, get some more harvesting done, more crops in the ground. Now, we need to unfold our harvester and get that all set up and running. There we go. That should be good to go. So let's see. Oh, it's still unfolding. Please tell me it's still unfolding. Here we go. It was still unfolding. Bit of a delayed start there, but let's get this up and going now. We didn't actually talk about whether we're going to keep the straw or anything on this. We'll have a look. In fact, we might give FSG a shout and see if we want to keep the straw or whether we're just going to toss it out on the field and fold it in with the crops.
FS22 Args.
Go ahead, mate.
I know I suggested last week's courseplay courses or GPS courses would work, but we were off, weren't we, on the top field, so maybe doing a fresh one might work.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to... I don't know which way you want to do it. Whether you do it the way you are or...
Okay, yeah, I'll set it up at this end and...
yeah, you do it along that edge.
This is the longest edge, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Do we want to keep the straw? Just wondering. Do we want to bale it or not? We don't have a baler, so probably no point, is there?
We don't have a baler. You're cool, mate.
Yeah, I think we just put it back on the field and we'll mulch it in with the cultivators.
Alright, sounds good.
Done. Alright, there we go. We will just chop it in and throw it back into the field. Don't know if there's much value in it for us either. So, here we go. 7%. We've only just done that small piece of the field. I think it's going to be a good thing. We have trucks on both ends. So we'll let FSG get us set up with a GPS course if he runs along that way. And we'll just take a bit of a headland off on this end, and once we get down the other end, we'll be able to make a start on some rows and up and down on that direction. So yeah, should be all good. So we'll get down the other end, empty it into the truck, looking at our capacity, 17%. So we'll definitely get along here, no dramas, but it could be a deal of only getting across the field and back once before we have to empty out. We have to just wait and see how it all goes. But yeah, let's crack into it. There we go, 50-ish%. Of course, we had a little bit in the end that we did start off with, so we're about 50% going across that way, which means doing these longer runs, we're probably going to end up with just a little bit more than 50% on each pass. But what we might do, if we empty out now, we could then take 2 more headland passes off, going across and back, and that should leave us with a decent space to turn around in at each end. So we'll get this unloaded, and then we'll get on back over the other way. Alright, there we are. That's us emptied out into the truck already. Now FSG's set us up with the GPS course. We've got that all good to go. The header lowered back down. We'll take these 2 more headlands off, and then we'll just be into the field proper. So I think we'll start a little bit of a time lapse here, get into it, and see when we're probably done the field. mowing through this field really quickly, except we've got, well, my truck's definitely full, which is why we've just unloaded over in FSG's truck, and his truck's going to be pretty close to full. FSG's looking pretty close to full there in his combine as well. Just, he's going to stop and let us carry on. I wonder if it's actually maybe pretty full. So we'll tidy up the rest of this without any issues, and then we'll be able to jump over into the other barley field. I'm assuming we'll carry on doing barley while we're at that stage at the moment, so just wait and see. We'll touch base with FSG, see what he reckons, and get over there and get unloaded. We may even have enough space in this truck to squeeze his hopper in as well as what's left here, but I don't think we will. Just looking at how much there is, how much space he had left in this truck, I reckon it's going to dump these both out, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out where we're going to dump them, whether we take them back to the yard, and what exactly we do with it all. But yeah, like I said, it's gone really fast. We've chewed through this field incredibly efficiently. I'm just looking over there. It doesn't look like FSG's unloading anything into his truck, so I'm assuming that he goes actually is just hopping up into it. So looks like he is full over there as well, which is good. 2 full truckloads plus most of his combine and half of mine full, which is not a bad effort. Alright, well what we'll do, better turn the header off and go and park over by the other barley field, ready to carry on in there, and we'll take our truck down to wherever we're going to take it to get rid of this barley. Args at FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
What are you planning to do with that truckload?
I was just going to chuck it in our silo, I think.
Take it back to the farm. Cool. My truck's full as well, so I'll head on over at the same time.
No worries, my combine's still full as well, so I wonder if we do the second barley field next.
Yeah, that's where I was heading, so yeah, maybe do that. Fill up one of the trucks. Probably only 1 truckload out of it, maybe.
Alright, sounds good.
Done. Alright, well there you go, that's the plan. We will take this back over to the yard, get this put into our silos, and then we'll come back over and finish the other barley field. Or jumping here into this chickpeas. Get cover rolled onto there. Great animation. Did about it last time, but I really do think it's a fantastic animation watching that going on there. Rather than just the cover going from open to close. The whole animation. Right, let's haul this, get on over to the yard and go and get it emptied out. That's good timing, pulling in just as FSG is on the way out. Maybe it doesn't clip that trailer on the shed. No, he got it down far enough. A worry when you see someone driving around with their trailer partly tipped, but let's drive in here over the unload point. We should get into a spot where we can dump this barley in. See exactly how much we've got off that field. I'm assuming 87 and 87, 174,000 litres by the time we're done here, plus what he was left in the combines and the rest of that field over there. So bad at all. We did take a look here at the pricing, and we're currently in December. We're on the way down, so certainly not the best time to sell it. We want to wait until June. And just taking a look at our other products, we have our barley going through July, canola there to sell in June, chickpeas to sell in July as well. So got about 6 months to wait, but in that 6 months we're going to have a fair amount of crop to sell and get rid of, and be able to make us a decent amount of money. So that is looking very promising for us. So back down here, we're just going to jump straight into harvesting. I do need to unload. We've got both trucks parked up. I'm not sure whether FSG is going to leave his here or not. No, he's not. He's going to carry on. So we'll definitely unload into our truck. He's got his combine over there with a whole lot in it too. What he's going to do? He's going to park up there. Right. We'll just get this field opened up and carry on with the harvesting. So get this one done, and it'll be interesting. Like I said before, interesting to see how much we get off this field. But let's just empty out while we're here to the truck and carry on going. I actually don't know if we're going to make it back down to the truck or not. We're 95% full. We might have to get FSG come and cut in towards us just to let us get there without having to go the whole way around. No, we're definitely not going to make it through. Let's see if we can get FSG to give us a hand here. Exit FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
Wouldn't mind cutting down the side of the field in front of me so I don't have to go the whole way around, would you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
There we go. Saves us having to turn around and head the other way out. We come down here. Cut us out of a little bit of a hole. I thought we would have made it the whole way around though, but there we go. 100% full. It's pretty impressive. Pretty happy with the yields we're getting here off this barley. Alright, there we go. Our knight in shining red armour come to our help. Make sure we don't get in his way there. It's got past. Perfect. Alright, let's head on over and we'll go and get this dumped into the truck and we'll be able to carry on. We're either just going to get this whole field in one trailer load or we're just going to need another trailer to do it. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to go out on a limb and reckon if we can both get one more hopper out of this field, then we'll get it all in one go, but we have to dump more than once. I think we will be coming back with another truck, get it all emptied out. But there we go, that is us all empty and we're able to carry on. Just very fast G as he's over down that corner heading around that way, so we will carry on going around this way and see how we end up. It's going to be touch and go though. Right, moment of truth. We've had to unload at least once more, so I don't think we're going to do it. Got 10,000 litres. FSG's tidying up the last little bit of the field. See how much we can get here into the trailer. In fact, look at his hopper. You can see it overflowing at the top there too, so I think we're going to have to pull out the other truck. Exit FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
I've been trying to guess whether we'd get this whole field in one truck or not, and we're not going to because that's the trailer full.
I was saying exactly the same. I was like, I've got a full hopper here. I can't see it going in the trailer.
Yeah. Do you know the funny thing is, I reckon we would have got this whole field in if we didn't both have a little bit in our combines when we started it.
Yeah, good point actually. Yeah, you were pretty full, and I was 85% full. So we put basically 2 hopper loads in from the last field as well.
That's right. Yeah. Anyhow, all right. I'll run this back down to the farm.
Are you fully empty?
Not quite, no.
Not quite. All right.
We'll have to use the other truck.
I shall sunbathe until you get back.
No, you can put it on the other truck that you've got sitting there. Sunbathe until I get back. With his English Scottish skin, he'd be fried to a crisp within a minute in this Aussie baking heat. December, not a good idea. Right. That's us full though, 87,000 litres. Let's get back down to the farm, we'll get this one dumped out, and we'll be back to harvest the chickpeas. Back over at the yard, getting another truckload dumped in, so this will take our 174,000 litres, add another 87 onto that. It's too late at night for me to do the maths, but it must be what, 251,000 litres? 261,000 litres, probably be about right. We'll check that when we're finished, but that's not too bad. Actually 260,000 litres of barley plus the 15 or so thousand litres it's probably still coming FSG. It's not going to be too bad once we sell it at our peak. In fact, we'll have a look in time saving stock check to see what that's going to be worth. There we go, 261,000, so I wasn't far off. 108 grand, so give it a little bit more in there. $115,000, $120,000, which isn't too bad. I'm going to say no to that. Anyhow, that's that all done. We're going to head back on over now and make a start in that field of chickpeas, and that will be pretty much all our harvesting done. I know FSG said we had some back to do here at the farm, but we don't. We've got the cotton planted. There's 2 fields of cotton, plus the cotton over by the sheep, and otherwise I think that's us all done with harvesting. It looks like FSG's decided to get the field opened up. It's fine. Let him do that. We'll take this other truck and go and get it dumped out. I'm not sure whether we're going to need them both for the chickpeas or not, but might as well while we're here, go and get this one emptied out. How much is in it? About 18,500 litres, so not a small amount, 21% of the trailer full. So we'll leave that going. Run this back over to the farm. We're back here in the field. Looks like FSG's emptied out once. What we might do, we'll take this truck down the other end, leave us something to empty into if we're at this end of the field, and then we'll have the truck at the other end as well. Can't remember now, the chickpeas probably not going to yield quite as good as the barley did, but we get a better price for it. So that's the trade-off, but let's just come down here. The truck's about halfway along here. Be a good spot just about there to unload into. Things will work out pretty well there. FSG going about his business. Efficient combine operator that he is. There we go. Look at that. Very smart. Very clever. He's going to stop and have a chat to us now. Thinks I wanted to talk to him.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Going alright?
Yeah, it's crazy yields again down here. Everything's dark green.
Ah, that's not bad. We won't complain about that then.
Not at all.
Yeah, sweet. I'll leave you this truck here to unload from this end. The one up at the other end.
Sounds good. Shouldn't take us too long to get through this, should it?
No, it shouldn't. No, we're pretty fast through those other two fields.
Good stuff. Well, enjoy, mate.
Oh, well, alright.
Catch you in a bit.
Yep. Alright, well there you go. Crazy good yields. FSG's reporting, so like I said, we're not going to complain about that, even if it does mean we're running trucks around a little bit more than we thought we might have. So, let's go and jump back in our combine and carry on. Alright, well we're just going to strike our way through the middle of the field here, crack open a little bit of a land, somewhere we can get into, sink our teeth into, and just get started. But look at that. In fact, if we bring up our mini-map, let's have a look at the yields. Like you said, green just about everywhere. It's that's pretty impressive. Just getting into a little blocky yellow here, but good to see. If we just tab through that, lots of green across the map. And most of our fields, it's been pretty good. So let's carry on. Keep getting these chickpeas harvested. Well, that's us done here in all three of these fields. How good is it to see the back of them? All our harvesting now done, and we're just going to have to sit on all this product in our silos and see when we get a good price for it in June, July, around about then. So we've got about 6 months to wait until we can get things sold and make a good amount. There we go, that is us finished, 87% full. FSG looks like he's moving, so we might just we'll head down this way. We might be setting some things up for a screenshot maybe, but we'll go and grab the other truck and bring it over and get emptied into it. Hopefully got enough capacity between the two trucks to take the last of this hopper. Right, well, one truck is full and this one's going to end up about 50% full, there or thereabouts. Maybe a little bit more. Had 36% in it before we started dumping in. See, it's starting to fill up there. FSG's got his header detached and he's going to head off with that truck. We're going to get everything taken back over to the farm, and that'll be us done for the day. So good to get all this harvesting finished, and it'll be interesting to see how many chickpeas we ended up getting off this field. Right, that's that emptied out, so we might as well, while we're just here in the combine still, get the header unfolded, get the drawbar out on the front of that, get it put down and disconnected, get our combine all folded up, and then we'll be ready to go. And there we go, did end up just over 50%, 51%, 45,000 litres. So with FSG's 87, takes us to what, 132,000 litres of chickpeas out of that field. So another good amount of product and potentially another good amount of income out of that. So yeah, I think we're going to be looking pretty good. Of course, we do have a spinnery and a tailor shop to buy and start getting going at some stage, so we can't lose sight of what that objective was for us for this series. So we'll definitely have to keep that in mind. Then we are dumping into the silo for the last time for some time. Next time we're here, we'll probably be taking out of the silo, get things delivered down to some of the sell points, but we'll just wait until we've got the last of these chickpeas dumped out. There we go, that is done. We'll just take a quick look at our stock levels and see what we've ended up with. There we go, chickpeas, 366,000 litres. Obviously that includes the other two fields, but on top of what we already had, another $273,000. So look at our potential income. We ignore the hay, the water, the wool, some of those things. I reckon we're over 600. In fact, we'd be easily over $600,000 of income when we come to sell everything in June and July. So that is pretty good. Pretty impressed and pretty happy with that. Right, we're going to get this parked up and get back over, grab the combines, and then we'll be back here to wrap things up. The truck's done. It's just a long trek back with the combines here. When I say long, it's not actually that far. It's just a little bit slower, obviously going at 20 or 19 miles per hour. But that is what we're doing. You can see FSG up there in front of us. He's just pulled back out onto the road and heading along that way. So not too far behind him. Get this back into the yard. Still need to do something about a pressure washer. Surprised FSG hasn't buckled and gone and organised one himself. So let's get on back down to the yard and get these put away for the season. Alright, well that's us back here at the yard. See, FSG's just parked up out the middle there, so we'll go over and see what he's up to. He did have a little bit of an issue with diesel, whether he might have just fueled up the combine, whether he's just decided it's too hard to back it in to the shed. I'm not too sure what he's doing. Let's just pull up here next to him and find out what his plans are.
Very slick, Args.
Yeah, it was very very fast and efficient, and we've got a huge amount of crop sitting in, product sitting in those silos. Very lucrative for us.
So I was looking at the barley. We took more chickpeas out of that one field than we did out of the two barley fields, and it's worth almost double.
You're thinking about the chickpeas we'd already harvested.
We are. We already had some in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Still though, we took a decent amount. Those chickpeas are worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. It's yeah. Barley's maybe not a crop we'll worry about in the future.
Nah. I think we'll stick to the chickpeas and other things.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
very good.
Thanks for that, mate. That was really slick.
Yeah, well, no, it was good. Good to get that all done. We'll have to start moving on to a bit of field prep and maybe look to see what we can plant and look forward to harvesting the cotton in a few months' time.
That's right, mate. Yeah, no, we definitely need to start to move on to our textiles part of the gameplay.
That's it. That's exactly what I was saying on my way over here. We can't lose focus of what we set out to achieve. So, merchandise, here we come.
If you could have a word with those sheep and make them make a bit more wool, that'd be helpful.
All right, go over and sing to them.
Right.
Very good, mate.
I guess we'll call it there for another week.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, likewise. Enjoy your week, and I will catch you next time.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. Take care. We'll see you again soon.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers. See ya. In a way, thinks I can make the sheep produce more wool. I feel like that was a little bit of a veiled sheep joke, us Kiwis. But anyhow, we'll take it and roll with it. That'll do us here for another episode on Aussie Farms with the Farm Sim guy from us both. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.